how do I know how much federal income tax to withhold from my employee's paycheck? Now that's a very good question, and that's hard to determine. The good news is, as always, the IRS has got a form to help us, got a publication to help us out. There's a number of things you're going to have to withhold from your employee's paycheck. You've got to withhold FICA and Medicare tax, and you have to withhold the right amount of federal income tax. Now the publication that the IRS has to help us with that is called Publication 15. It's also referred to as Circular E. If you go right to the publications or to the IRS website and search on Publication 15, come right up, and included in that publication lots of detail about family employees, regular employees, what information you need to have in order to hire an employee, and they'll help you determine the way to calculate that paycheck. But just do a quick example. If you're paying an employee $100, you need to withhold in most years, and this is one of the new things for 2011, for most years you have to withhold 7.65% for FICA and Medicare. Now Congress has given us kind of a break for 2011, and so instead of having to withhold 7.65% from the employee's wages, you only have to withhold 5.65. So it's like everybody got a 2% raise just for a lower withholding this year. But you got to withhold 5.65 from their wages. Then you have to figure out how much federal withholding to have. Now in this publication 15, you'll see near the bottom there's a whole bunch of tables here at the bottom, the tax withholding tables. So you need to go through and figure out from a W-4. You need to get your employee to fill out a W-4, which tells you whether they're married, whether they're single, and how many exemptions they want to claim. Okay? So from that information, you find the chart in Publication 15 for whether they're single or married. So there's a chart for single, a chart for married, a chart for head of household, all of those type of things. And then how often do you pay them? You pay them semi-monthly, you pay them every other week, or you pay them every week, and there's a chart for each one of those type of things. Down the left-hand side is the amount of money you're paying them. Across the top is the number of exemptions they claimed on their W-4. Where those meet in the middle, that's the amount of the federal withholding. So then the $100 minus the FICA and Medicare, 5.65%, minus the amount from that chart, that's your employee paycheck. Relatively easy once you do it one time. Once you go through that chart one time, it'll be easy. May not seem easy right now, but read through that Publication 15, look at the charts in the back, and it'll show you exactly how to calculate the paycheck. Now it's also a good idea, depending on how many employees you have, how big your payroll gets. There are lots of employee companies out there like ADP or Paycheck. For about $70 a month, $60 or $70 a month, they'll do all of your payroll tax calculations, your payroll tax returns, the forms, the W-2s, the W-3s, all of that paperwork that give you so many headaches. Those payroll companies will do a lot of that stuff for you. So once you get to the point of having multiple employees, or it gets to be just, you're spending more on Advil for the headaches that you get than you are on employee taxes, then that's something to look into. It's not a bad idea to take some of those headaches off of you.